Mark, you have some amazing experience in retail media, working with some of the largest retailers. What have you taken away from that experience from a retail media perspective?
An awful lot. So I was involved in retail media before it was called retail media, and so have been able to see it through its many iterations, many evolutions, bumps and bruises, and to see it at now 3 different retailers. And so, I mean, the key takeaway is retail is retail. We live in a merchant and an operator-driven world, and there's in each of the business models they may have their little nuances, but for the most part, retail is retail. But they're all different. There's a different mission, there's a different objective, a different origin story, and so for me, a retail media program is a reflection of the retailer that it's attached to, and that's something that I've really learned to value is building solutions that cater to the needs of advertisers and brands who are trying to reach our customers and our members, but to do it in a way that that is integrated and reflective of the core mission of the retailer. So they can't be in conflict with each other.
Not like a bolt-on.
Correct. Yeah.
The company you're with, Costco, is in the early stages of retail media compared to some of your previous businesses. So how do you differentiate in a sea of retail media networks now?
Yeah, like I say, we have the benefit of 100th mover advantage. And one of the key missions for us is to make sure that we're avoiding the pitfalls and some of the barriers and maybe the self-inflicted wounds of previous iterations of retail media. Thankfully, the space has matured. Retailers have matured. The media buying audience has matured. The channels themselves and the technology have matured. And so it's a really good time to be starting fresh in retail media. And so that's a big objective for us, is to make sure that what Costco retail media becomes is reflective of all of the capabilities and as minimal friction as possible for buyers, for those who are trying to partner with us on media. And I think for Costco, it's remembering who we are and why we're successful. Costco is wildly successful as a retailer. We have 130 million members worldwide, and we don't do a lot of marketing. They come because they trust the value, they trust the quality that they're going to get. And so for our retail media program to differentiate from others is we have to be uniquely Costco. We have to fuel the mission of Costco with the retail media partnerships and solutions that we create. So it's a noisy space. There's a lot of retailers doing this. A lot of them are doing it really, really well. So rather than competing with them, we really want to compete with ourselves. We want to be a program that is complementary to everything else that we are as Costco. And our mission remains the same. We want to provide the highest quality items at the lowest possible price. And retail media can be a fuel driver for that.
So you talked about your millions of members. How do you work with advertisers to show them that they've reached people from a measurement and sort of outcomes perspective?
Yeah, so in general, Costco is viewed by the supplier community as an avenue for growth. If you get distribution inside of Costco, you're going to grow your item sales. Maybe you grow your brand. A lot of brands have grown organically through a partnership with Costco. And so, fundamentally, partnering with Costco is representative of growth. And so for retail media or the solutions that we have, very trade and marketing centric, feature placement, our monthly instant savings, our monthly coupon book, the different avenues that we have, suppliers are used to investing in these vehicles to drive growth, to grow awareness of their items, to amplify promotional value, to amplify everyday value. And with retail media, the goal here is to continue to add to that solution set more and more activation channels that are reflective of where our members are, where they're consuming content, where they're being influenced, and using the first party data that we have to make it as relevant to them as possible, and then to measure the efficacy. Because we are new to the retail media game, we have a lot of work to do to make sure that we are delivering to our advertising partners the clarity, the transparency that they need to know that not only can they grow item sales with Costco by selling with us, but also by buying media with us, so they can grow their brands, they can grow incrementally with Costco. So we're going to focus on transparency. It's really the goal for us.
So I know it's early and I know it's hard to predict, but do you have any thoughts on how you anticipate working with advertisers over the next 12 to 18 months?
Yeah, so we've given a lot of thought to this. We have some existing partners. We have, we don't outsource a lot today. but we also don't insource a lot either. And so there's going to be lots of opportunities to, as we assemble our ad tech stack, our service model, our operating model, to make sure that we have the right kind of partners in place. So, a few things that come to mind is the first and foremost, understanding our unique needs. Every retailer has their own personality, their own dynamics, and what we really want to do is match our providers, whether it's technology or services or whatever, those matching their strengths with our gaps as much as possible. And sometimes that means avoiding monolithic one-size-fits-all, and that kind of fits into the second thing that we're looking for is agility, flexibility, and partnership model. And we don't want to box ourselves into a corner because the digital marketing landscape, ad tech, martech, it's changing dramatically. Customer behavior is changing dramatically, and we need to be able to pivot quickly. And so whatever we assemble, we want to make sure that we can evolve with the marketplace. We can evolve with our members, and we expect our technology vendors to do the same, is that they're evolving in their space, and they're also giving us the flexibility to evolve as well.
I guess the last question would be, given that you do have this much experience and that you are at this new opportunity, is there anything that you're excited about that's coming down the pike, anything or any specific technology that you're like, we need this to help bridge the gap?
So it's an exciting time for retail media anyway. You walk around here, walk around anywhere, this is a topic of conversation. So it has a tendency to become very buzzy, which things can be cliche. Everyone does retail media, and it's not entirely true. And so we're all kind of growing into this together. But what excites me the most is that 15 years ago when we first started to do shopper marketing, co-op marketing in the digital space as e-commerce was kind of picking up, we dreamed about a day where we could manage identity at scale, where we could activate off-site in multiple channels, and everything's interconnected and everything's traceable, addressable, measurable, accountable. We didn't have any of these tools, but we conceived of a day that it would happen. And so it's exciting to be in an environment where the technology is equal to the task of what consumers are actually doing and what retailers need. So I'm excited that continues to evolve. As there's more channel expansion, there's more addressability, there's more connectivity. And I'm just excited to build around the great foundational business of Costco, those capabilities that I think don't only help us as a retail media program, but are going to help us as a retailer. Our core function, we want to grow the member base and we want to grow sales and we want to deliver great value to our members. And so retail media can be a great avenue for that growth. And by partnering with suppliers, with brands, with agencies to reach more of our members in a smart, accountable way, that creates win-win-wins. And so that really is what makes it is exciting for me. I'm really grateful to be able to do it with a leading retailer that has the trust of our members, and just really looking forward to the future. It's going to be great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.